What the hell is a lava sound? Lava sounds.
Gotta tell you, that was awful. You didn't even get the whisper.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we got.
I didn't
Wait,
hear the
you didn't hear
whisper.
the whisper?
I didn't hear. I
What?
didn't hear.
Oh,
I
hold
didn't
on.
hear the whisper.
That was the worst one.
Whisper too, bro, you fucking whisper too soft then.
All
No,
right,
no,
all right.
you can say it loud. Just pretend like you're whispering. The Magma Chamber, something like that.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Daga, you do the sound. I'll say Magma Chamber.
All right. I'll count you in.
Oh.
Magma Chamber. What the hell is a lava sound?
Bring me in. Is this Tony? This is Tony, isn't it?
Damn right it is. Young Joker, motherfuckers.
All right, young Joker bringing us in. Welcome everybody to the Magma Chamber, brought to you by Fantasy Volcano, now exclusively run by Alex Oli Perez. Essentially, we are in episode 4, year 3 midseason breakdown, and as you have heard, we have 2 guests. Actually, we have Justin Daga Takashi Lee joining us. What's up, Justin?
What's up?
And then we also have Brett Randall Morgan, your original champion. How you doing, Brett?
You guys paying me for this or what?
Yeah, and as
Wait,
always,
before we start, I forgot to mention something. I just remembered the other day. My cousin owns a company, and he paid us a penny, so we have our first sponsor. I'll get back to you on the sponsor's name, but yes, you may be getting paid.
Brett,
You gotta get
I'll
that.
give you
You gotta get that in the slide deck, man. You gotta get a logo or something. Sponsor.
Well, we'll push it back to the next episode because I cannot remember what his company is.
All right, we'll talk in 6 months.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And as you heard, yes, our sponsor man himself, getting us the deals. Alex is with us as always. How you doing, Alex?
So that's me. Hi.
Yeah, there he is. Okay, so we're doing year 3 midseason breakdowns. We're going to go division by division. So we're going to start with our Aloha division right over here. In first place, you have the man Ian the Ween at 4-1. Surprise first place here. With his current roster construction. Alex at 3-2, couple tough losses to begin the season, still pushing forward that median game. B Chongo 2-3, and Rob bringing in the rear at 1-4. Today we're going to take a look.
Wait.
Yeah,
I haven't said a single thing about the median game
man.
all season. I guarantee if I said anything, Matt would have been all over me already. So I can say confidently I have not said anything about any rule changes. I can continue.
Okay. Well, today we do have some a little bit of a game brought to you by Alex. He's going to give us the win percentages of each individual to win their division, not to make the playoffs, but to outright win their division, take home some of the money, that's your money back, and have your top 4 seed into the playoffs. So I'll go through it. I'll let Alex take it, and then we're going to get the reactions from Mr. Morgan and Mr. Lee over here. Go ahead, Alex.
Okay, so I got Ian at 35%. He was at 90%, but after his trade with Brett, I think it worsened his odds. I want to get his reaction on that. I got myself at 40% to win the division. I got Brandon at 20% to win the division. And then Rob at 5%. But he does have Michael Thomas returning. It's just I don't know if that's going to be enough. What are your thoughts on the number one Ian's percentage of making the playoffs? And do you think his odds worsened after your guys' trade?
We'll toss it to Brett.
Can we start with Rob, actually?
Yeah.
Sure.
My man does not have a 5% chance. My man has a less than 1% chance. Are we just rounding to the nearest 5?
Yeah. I'm only doing 5s. So it was 0 or 5, and I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, no, I mean I know my man is tanking, so
Good to know.
all good. He's trying to make deals though. If you like Deebo Samuel, he's trying to trade him. So, but no,
likes deals.
I'm always down for deals, bro.
I didn't come here to talk circles with Daga. All right. So yeah, what was Ian's percent? 35.
I got Ian at 35. He was at 90%, but then after your trade, it went down a bit.
I mean come on. That's a lot to go down 90 to 35 from a trade. 90% before that trade. No. This is propaganda.
Look at this face.
I mean, if we,
He's pissed.
This is propaganda. Alex,
You,
what's your
you do
what-
agree that I put myself at 40%, so a little bit above Ian.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I definitely think it's higher than Ian, but I don't think Ian before that trade was 90. But
That was a joke. But you do think that Ian's odds definitely got worse after that trade.
actually, I don't know because he now doesn't have to start. I mean, I butcher this guy's name. Brandon yells at me, but the San Francisco fullback Kyle Juszczyk, whatever the hell it is.
Not even close to pronouncing that right. But
Ian was starting him. Ian was starting that man, and now he is Chris Carson. So I mean, I don't know.
right, you're right. Running backs are hard to come by.
If I know
yeah,
one thing,
and I don't know
if I know one thing about Brett, it's that he will never admit that he won a trade because he wants to pull off this nice guy persona. You know, he's going to allow you to think that, yeah, he helped you out, but he is the sneakiest guy out there. Brandon Caridi is his farm team. Everyone makes fun of me for having my Daga farm team over here, but dude, this man, Brett, just wins trade after trade, and he did it to Ian this time with the nice guy persona again. Daga, give me your thoughts.
I think Ian has a decent shot of winning this, but the area of concern for me is his running back. I mean, Carson has a pretty significant neck injury. I mean, although he could return next week, if he gets one bang in the right, at the right angle to that neck, I think he's going to be out at least at least a few weeks. So I think that's going to really hurt him. So I think it's all riding on Carson. If he can also get Ridley back, I think he has a fair shot.
Okay, before
But
we move
I'm
on
not
to the
sure
next
if he can.
division, I wanted to get your thoughts, Dagger. Who do you think's winning? Who do you think's coming out of this division?
I think you're gonna take it, Alex. If Cook can get back and stay healthy, I think you have a really solid chance.
I appreciate that, Brett. You got.
If I had to put money on it, I would take Alex.
Yeah, that means I'm definitely not winning it. Okay,
Yeah.
next division.
I mean, dude, it's just Alex is so cursed. Here we come with the Prairie Division.
So wait, real quick, did you get did all of these pictures come from like one wedding?
Oh, there's a few pictures from the same wedding. Don't worry about it. I'll get to that. I mean, I just want to admire Brandon Chong real quick. Look at this tribal. He could definitely pull it off. Okay.
Is that from the same wedding?
Yeah.
Nah, wait, it wasn't? I thought it was from college.
No, it was from the wedding, Justin. Don't worry about it. We got the Prairie Division. I'm thinking about renaming this because Brandon Cook, who was originally in this division, he's from Tennessee, and I think, isn't Prairie from Tennessee? I'm pretty sure that's where I pulled it from. So we got to rename this division. We got Pat in here now who replaced Staj. 50% of the division's gone. Drew, of course, replacing Brandon Cook last year. By far, probably the worst division, but we have Rich here at 3-2. Look at him, nice stride. Definitely going to be missing this ball, overthrown. Blame his quarterback. He's at 3-2 in the lead. I'm at 3-2 as well, but with a shit team. Drew's at 2-3 with a way better team than me, I think. Just some bad luck. And then Pat 0-5. This guy, if you think Rob is tanking, this new guy here, he is embracing that rebuild.
Bro, this guy embraced his rebuild way harder than I ever embraced mine, man, and I've been tanking for 2 years.
You want some percentages?
Yeah, give us some percentages, Alex.
Okay, I got Rich at 30%. I got Cassidy at 40%. I got Drew at 30%, who I agree has a better team. And then I got Pat at a first 0%. And I'm a little confused on why he has Jared Cook on that team. But anyways, Brett, any thoughts on this division?
I'm taking Cass. I think Cass is the best starting lineup. I think he'll take the division. Pat, clearly tanking is the right move. I'm glad we got him in there when we did, so he could actually have a full season to rebuild. And then I like Rich's lineup. He has a lot of strong pieces, like Jefferson. He has a lot of great dynasty pieces.
He's got
So
Jay
does Cass.
Robinson.
He has Jay Robinson and Drew. I think Drew has a good team too. He just had a lot of bad luck early on, so I think still early, week 5. I mean, week 6. We'll see what the next couple weeks have. But how many more? We have a lot of weeks to the trade deadline, so who knows what it could look like by then.
Yeah, still 9 weeks left. Remember, we have that 14th week this year, courtesy of Alex. So, 5 weeks in, only one game
I was gonna
separated
say-
these three here. And
You're definitely right,
we're just
Cassidy.
sticking by that one.
Brett is definitely trying to play the nice guy card way too hard on this podcast.
Oh yeah. Well, that's just all the time. Yeah.
Anyways, Dagger, throw some fire. Who you got in this division?
I mean, sadly, I gotta go with Dunes over here. I mean, he got my man Jamar Chase, who's a fucking baller. So I don't think you're losing if you got that guy on your team this year.
All right.
How are you feeling about that trade right now?
I feel good.
I'll tell you how he feels about the trade. He doesn't like it.
I mean, I think I don't know who's gonna pay 3 first rounders for a wide receiver. Getting 2 firsts and a second, I thought it was a decent deal, and we'll just have to see where the picks pan out.
Daga, I know who paid 3 firsts for a wide receiver.
Me?
A man by the name of Daga to Brett about 6 months ago.
Yeah, it was only 2 firsts.
It was three firsts and Gasecki for the 103, which was Jamar Chase.
There he is. Okay, you heard it here, confirming
Really?
3 firsts and Gasecki for a wide receiver.
Damn, I stand corrected by myself.
All right, closing thoughts here. Brett, take it away. You said you're running me out, but I mean, I still think that it could be a 3-legged horse here. It's anybody's game.
Wait, what? Wait, no, stop. What is a 3-legged horse?
A
That's not a
three-headed
thing.
monster.
No.
3 ball.
3-headed. That's a
penis.
Three-horse race.
it's a horse race.
3-legged horse.
Three-headed horse, man. No, Cass, I still
That's
think
how my team feels right now.
despite you telling everyone that you have a horrible team, you don't. So don't play the pity card. I know how you work. You call me the nice guy. I know how you work and you operate. Oh, we're just changing divisions, right? You gonna play the music
Yeah.
and cut me off? All right.
I just gotta admire Drew
That's
and his
right.
cat real quick, and then this is the new guy, Pat. Look at him.
There's
Great.
a lot of
form.
psychological warfare going on in this right now.
Okay,
Cass is gonna win because I don't want him to win, so he's gonna win. That's all you need to know about it.
That's how it happens, We have the Keystone division here. These two handsome young gentlemen. Before we jump into the records, I wanted to ask you, Daga, take a look. First of all, I mean, obviously you've met these two boys. This is Brett and Brandon. How old are each of them in this picture, Justin?
I'm gonna guess. This looks like they're going to like a fucking high school prom or some kind of interview or some shit. So I'm gonna say they were 19 years old.
Prom or interview? Prom at 19 years old in college. Interesting. Brett, can you confirm how old were you guys here?
I actually don't know what year this was. This might have been sophomore year of college, so we might have
There it
been
is.
19.
Yeah.
19 years
19, yeah,
19
that's
or
a good
20.
guess, Dagger.
Okay.
We were not going to prom though. I can confirm no prom at college. 19.
Yeah, Brett is 4-1. I actually was very surprised by this. I guess I haven't been keeping up very well. I didn't think that you had that good of a record. David too, coming out the gate strong at 4-1, and then the most disappointing. It's been that kind of like disappointing season right here for Drew, Matt, and Alex so far. 3 losses for each of them. Alex has 2, so it's tough out the gates. Those 3 are some of our favorites, and then Brandon Caridi taking up the rear, 1-4. Seems like the law of averages is hitting him hard.
Well, it's the best division. It's the best division. I mean,
Right, yeah.
Percentages?
Yep.
I think I'll read the percentages first. Brett at 40%, David at 20%, Matt at 35%, and Caridi, fortunately, at 5%. And I think if Amon-Ra could have stuck to his 160 receptions, I think he can make a run at the playoffs. But we'll see. I think this division is interesting because it has best wide receiver in Hunter Renfrow going against the best tight end in Dalton Schultz. So I think it's really going to come down to which one of those two is going to perform this year.
So, Brett, this is your division. Some opening thoughts. With a 2-game lead, Alex is only giving you a 5% increase in division win percentage here. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I think I've overlooked David's team a little bit. I've been pretty concerned about Matt. He's getting CMC and Saquon Barkley back potentially in the next few weeks. So, yeah, I see Matt having 35%. That makes sense to me. But I honestly,
Look this face.
I would honestly say 33% chance for Matt, David, and and I don't see Brandon beating the other three teams. But
David is starting John Ross. It is in no world are you starting John Ross and should have an equal chance to make the playoffs.
David's team.
Yeah.
Let me pull his team up.
I mean, he did start John Ross. John Ross did score 15 points last week. I will say that, or 2 weeks ago.
No.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
We've seen enough John Ross.
Yeah. So
I mean, okay, yeah.
Here.
Between Kamara, Lockett, and the year that Mike Williams is having so far with Hawk, Lamar Jackson, I mean that could win any given week. Like it could be a winning team. He could win the division with that team. No?
Dagger, who do you got in this division?
I like Brett's team, but I think it's all going to come down to injuries because Matt also has McCaffrey and Tyreek, who could pop off anytime.
Dalton Schultz.
And yeah, that's true. But I think I got Brett in this one just by a little bit, but I think it's up for grabs. I mean, I do have. I do think David's team can pop off with Jackson or Mike Williams, but I mean, he's just a running back away from kind of moving up the ladder.
I mean, dude, Matt's team has just hit the Dunes injury lottery this year. He has CMC and Saquon after just trading for him, and then he also hits the lottery with getting running backs who happen to benefit from injury. Mike Davis last year in that 3-way trade that was just ridiculous, and then this year picking up Damian Williams as a throw-in. So he's been very lucky and fortunate as well. It could be worse, but CMC should be back soon. Saquon, hopefully, it won't be too long for him. And he just has probably the highest ceiling of anyone here.
Not to mention Kittle also on IR right now. But
yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Gus Edwards, Justice Hill.
Yeah, it's been quite the injury season this year. But yeah, good Keystone Division. Brandon Caridi, playoff team down to 1-4. I think he might be vying for a top 3 pick. Who has his pick now? Remind me.
Pat Kelly has his pick. He got it in the Chris Carson Zeke trade.
Dude, the rebuild is legit. All right.
Also, I want to say that Brandon's team is better than his record, though.
It is. You're right. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, he can come back anytime. He got if Gibson can show out, Chubb can show out, then it's anybody's game.
5% chance.
Yeah.
Put in my long shot bet on that one.
Yeah, Brandon's team has outscored other Brandon's teams, so winning the Brandon battle. There you go. Okay, our last division today. Oh, there's Matt Opoka, also from the same wedding. Oh, by the way, this is definitely from my wedding. He was definitely there. You can see he's so happy to be at Dunes' wedding. Okay, let him never tell you otherwise.
That first picture of me and Brandon was not Dunes' wedding. Confirmed.
It was the prom, right?
Wedding.
We were not there.
Yeah. No, Matt wasn't there either. Okay. All right, here we go. The Evergreen Division. This is the only division to still host an undefeated team. It is NY who just completely is turning the tables here. The first 2 seasons, he was a bottom 3 or 4 team, and now he sits at 5-0, atop the Evergreen Division, including Kelson, the defending champ, who's sitting at 3-2, Matt Kamabe at 2-3. He is tied in the Matt battle, both at 2-3, and then Justin, your very own Daga over here, coming in at 1-4. Alex, break down those percentages.
I got Dannon at 45%. I got Kelson at 35%. I got Mabes at 20%. And my second 0%er is Daga. No offense. I think the real interesting thing here is Dannon has absolutely no running back or tight end. Kelson had both of their QBs injured in the same week. And I think if Matt had used his pick on somebody other than Trevor Lawrence, like a skilled position player, I think he would also be more into the mix. So I think this one a little bit of a toss up here.
Hey, I would like to say though, Ki would have been 4-1, but he had to play the guy
That
who
is
you just said is a 0%.
that is true. I need a reaction on that game.
And fucking smashed it.
What was going through your head when you were watching that game?
I was in shock, honestly. Before the game, I said I laughed to myself. I said I'm gonna need fucking 30 from Hollywood to win this shit, and I said that ain't gonna fucking happen. And then I guess he just made it in because if it was just 2 passing yards shorter, I would have lost the game, even with the touchdown.
Yep.
'Cause
That's how math works. Daga
But
coming
hey, I knew my boy Tony was gonna pop up, so I had to throw him in the starting lineup that week.
Did you start him?
So don't. That's right. Damn right.
Okay. That for
Me and
starting
Cassidy are
Tony-
having a real debate going on about whether Tony's good or not.
Oh
Who?
no. Yeah, so Alex called me the other day and he says Kadarius Tony's legit, and I'm brushing him off. And obviously, Justin, I already know your thoughts. You have his album, you have it on vinyl, I'm pretty sure. You got Kadarius Tony tattooed on your left butt cheek. I remember seeing that. And then, you're just a Tony lover. You started him this week. It got you a win. So we're going to get Brett's opinion here. Is Kadarius Tony good? I say no. We have 2 yeses from Alex, who has been converted, and Justin Lee over here. What do you think, Brett?
I'm out. I'm out on Tony.
Yeah.
You're out on the next Tyreek Hill.
Oh, my
That's
God.
That's fine. I'll trade James Robinson.
I
in
think
3 years.
I think he could even be more productive than Hill. He has so many intangibles. Just being able to read and react to the defense. I mean, he was burning Travion Diggs the whole fucking game.
Best corner in the league.
Okay.
Best corner in the league, apparently. But hey, I mean, I guess when you break Odell's record for most yards and almost break the rookie receiving record, I mean, I guess you can't really trust them, huh?
He also didn't even play the full game, man. He got ejected because he punched somebody, and then he headbutt a Giants trainer. I don't think OBJ ever did that. That's impressive.
Headbutt was an accident. The headbutt was an accident.
I mean, that's pretty impressive. You put up that many receiving yards, headbutt a trainer, and punch an opposing player. That's pretty good.
I mean, to be fair, if you watch the replay, the cornerback did fucking throw him to the ground after he was down, so the refs did miss that call. And after they had thrown Tony to the ground, he then proceeded to push Ingram, which then Tony said "fuck that," and then fucking just whacked him in the face.
They always miss
mean-
the first push.
So, I
I
mean,
do always
they
question
never-
intelligence when somebody's smacking somebody with a helmet on.
He punched him square in the helmet.
Yeah, that's never a good sign for a player's football IQ.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's just running on emotion. I mean, it's a game. It was the fourth quarter, 6 to go. He was about to break the record. I mean, he's just trying to stick up for his teammate. That's all. He just brought the Florida in him.
The floor.
Get the fucking helmet off. Go watch
Yeah.
Andre Johnson versus what was his name? Cortland Finnegan.
Finnegan. That was a great
but-
fight.
That's how you
Yeah.
punch a guy. Yeah, that's how you punch a guy.
But because that helmet was still on, that's why he's going to be able to play week 6, and which is why he ain't suspended.
True. He has high IQ. You're right, Justin Lee. So we have here's the Dolphin spot, Justin Lee. You're telling us, you're giving us the info here on Tony. I love it. He's going to be part of that rebuild. I hope you don't trade him away, and that he's part of your core. So, but you heard it here from the Dolphin spot itself. Kadarius Toney gonna be more productive than Tyreek Hill. We're gonna need to stamp that one.
Fucking engrave it on a wall, bro. That shit's going to be legit. Hey, I guarantee if you had Patty Mahomes throwing to Tony, it'd be a way different story. He put up those numbers with fucking what is it, Glennon. He made Mike Glennon look like a fucking stud out there.
Yeah, I'm surprised, that no one else picked up Glennon. That only Ki is going from when people should know that Ki had both his quarterbacks hurt this week. He only went for $3. Geno Smith got the majority of the fab money. 29 was the winning bid over to Ian. So obviously he also needs a quarterback. But I do think what Alex brought up earlier with Tannen having Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who already wasn't that good, going out with an MCL sprain. Josh Jacobs, who's been banged up and kind of losing some of his opportunities, such as to Drake and just that entire Raiders organization blowing up. He is in a predicament. Who's he starting at tight end? I don't even know. Kelson's tight end situation is bad too. So this division, I don't know, Daga. Alex got you at 0%. You have Kadarius Toney. Maybe you can make a run for it, buddy.
Maybe. We'll just have to see.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need some closing thoughts from each of you. Alex, you brought the percentages. I'll come to you first. What did you learn today from our records and our percentages?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. I think a lot of it does come down to what Brett mentioned, the trade deadline. I think we could have an interesting trade deadline unlike the NBA. I think one of the pickups I wanted to shout out was Brandon Chong's pickup of Ricky Seals-Jones. I think he's trying to build tight end U over there, and I think it's working for him. So I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Brett?
Yeah, I'm looking at David's team for like the first time this year, and I'm going to be trading for Deebo Samuel. So I'll have to call Rob because he doesn't respond to my texts.
Good luck. And Justin.
Oh, I forgot the question, man.
All right, that wraps up episode 4, everybody. Thank you so much. We got Justin's beautiful face here. How could he ever forget a question? I have no idea. It is your mid-season review for year 3. I can't believe it's already been 3 years, boys.
Yeah, hey, I would say this. Don't sleep on KI's team, man. You got AB on there. So don't be sleeping.
Thank you again for joining us. It's been the Magma Chamber. We out.
What the hell is a lava sound? What the hell is a lava sound?
I like the graphics, honestly. You guys did a really good job on that. So
Hey, you know what? Alex told me I was wasting my time with the pictures, but I mean, look at that.
bro, these are fucking really good ones, honestly.
Well, thank
This
you.
is
You really not think that
I see
didn't
the
go
work.
well? I thought that was fine, Cassidy.
Okay, I'm glad. I mean, this picture of David's just perfect.
Wait, why was it bad?
I don't know. I thought it was no, I thought it was good. You're right.
What the hell is a lava sound?
This is my favorite picture. Gotta be.
The wedding.
Yeah, the wedding. Is this the same wedding? This has got to be the same wedding as this, huh?
I think they're all from the same wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
Ian does look pissed in that photo. What the hell is a lava sound?